Good afternoon. It's Saturday. I'm Heidi Crowell, the founder here at Simon Says Stamp in Columbus, Ohio. And boy, do we have news to share with you all today. I can't wait. This is something we've been dreaming about, talking about, figuring out for so many years. So lucky, so grateful that you're all joining us live. And if you're joining us on rewatch, welcome to you too. I want to get in and make sure we've got all of our lights, our camera, our action all in place before we make the big announcement. So I can see my chat, check, and look at all these wonderful people joining us. Mary Murray, I think I've seen you on almost all of the lives before. Thank you for joining us. Lucy, it's good to see you. Sue, good to see you too. If you guys are joining us live, make sure you share this with your friends because they're going to want to know this announcement too, because it's something they can do with you or with us. We can all do this together. Okay, I've got lights. Lights are good. Sound, I get thumbs up from Reed and Brian are here. Thank you very much, both of you, for coming in on a Saturday to make this major, huge announcement. And of course, the other person who's going to be part of our big announcement today, come on in, Tim Holtz. Tim, welcome to the studios. Woo,
hello, hello. Happy
Tim,
Saturday.
How long have we been working on this project?
Well, since the beginning of the year. So we're like, yeah, halfway through the year, and it's happening.
It's happening. It's happening. So many of the people watching have joined our Simon Says Create in-person events over the last 10 or so years, including Tim has been part of many of our Create in-person events here in Columbus, Ohio. And the thing with in-person is that we were limited to how many people could join us. We were limited to how many people fit in the classroom. We were limited to how many kits we were making. And now we have figured out a way to get all of those limits out the door. I did see one person on your social media, Tim, figured out what it was.
They did.
But we are finally doing a virtual class together with Tim Holtz in his studio. We're literally going to be creating together in Tim's studio with a kit.
Fun.
So today is the day that those kits. I'll be quiet now, Tim. What do you think about all this?
I'm super excited about this because, as you said, like Create is such an amazing event that you guys put on, and not only is it, so cool about having an in-person event, but also there's the logistics of people from all over the world that really can't actually make it. And I know that we have talked about this for years. You're like, wouldn't this be cool if we did this? And it's like logistically such a huge challenge, but you and your amazing team, we did it. We not only put together an amazing kit, but it's going to be Christmas in July. Like, come on. How magical is that? Like,
do you think people were able to figure that out by what we were wearing today, that it's going to be Christmas in July?
Yeah, either that or that we really like red, I guess.
Yes. Well, we're literally going to be creating together with Tim. So the class will be live on the Simon Says Stamp YouTube channel, July 11th, 7/11. I love those numbers. I love that it ended up being, it's a Friday at noon Eastern time. If you get the kit, you can join us then. You can join us anytime. The kit is going to be a great way for you to participate in the class, although anybody can watch the class. And we're all going to be together. We're seriously, Reed and Brian and I are hopping on an airplane, planes, trains, and automobiles, and we're going to Tim's studio, and we're going to see him and Mario, and we're all going to be in there.
That means this guy is going to be...
Come on in, Mario!
He's over here. Look at him. He's a little behind the scenes.
Hi, we can't wait to see you.
Hey, Heidi.
You're so tan. You look so good.
Oh, it's just like his Italian skin. I don't get that color, but it's gonna be good fun. It is gonna be good fun that we're gonna be creating together in the studio, because I think that's also part of that magic of doing that, is just kind of switching things up. But so when we do our class in July, that's gonna be what, your 5th Create Together?
Yep. This will be our 5th Create Together. The first one where we all hop in and go to your studio. And thank you, both you and Mario, for allowing us to come. We're actually flying out there in 2 weeks to do a preliminary drive-through with Reed and Brian and Mario and make sure all of the, we got to make sure everything's working when we got people joining along for this class. So
that's right.
And there's a kit for the class. And so today this kit is launching. The kit is available for anybody. We will ship it anywhere in the world. So this kit is jam-packed with products. Some of them are exclusive. Some of them are only going to be available in this kit for this class, and some of them, like there's a special Ranger product, which I understand only people who purchase the kit are going to have access to this product for now until you launch it mainstream. So the people who are joining us for the class with the kit are going to have extra special products available to them. Tim, do you want to talk anymore before we show the kit? Because I feel like I'm kind of busting at the seams to get the kit.
No, I think you need to get into it because, I mean, you say busting at the seams, but honestly, when I got my kit box, it's literally domed. Like, that's how much stuff we put in this. Because the truth is, when Heidi and I get together and collaborate, and really a shout out to Tara and her team for getting this, because we kept evolving this kit over and over. And I think the best part is, as we were talking about this dream class, there were really no limits. And that's really a shout out to Heidi, because I'm like, I'd really like to do this. She's like, we're going to do it. I'd really like to add this. Okay, let's do it. How about if we do this? Okay, why not? And when you see the contents of this kit, like the volume of stuff that you're going to get is just amazing. And it's all product that has been retired, because when Heidi wanted to do this, she just bought up all of the stuff, because she's like, I want to provide as many kits as possible. So really a shout out to you. But yeah, let's get into the goods.
Well, and thank you, Tim. Thank you so much, because we literally have spent months putting together this for you. Tim did the hard creative work. I got to follow a lot of his ideas. And thank you to Tara. Tara is actually moderating our chat right now, Tim. So all the people who are moderating, all the people who are chatting with us right now, Tara is the one who's organizing the kits, who's organizing, putting them together in the boxes. So I want to make sure to thank her too.
It's crazy. Yeah.
I'm going to go to the jam-packed box, read with the magic of camera. Okay. This literally, so when Tim said his kit was busting at the seams, I want to show you guys, because this one is not taped shut. This is our traditional Simon Says Stamp kit box. And this class, it's really it's a holiday collage class for Christmas in July.
Yes. Yes.
Tim will be teaching.
Yeah. Look at that. We need a choir singing.
Tim, I'm going to start with the products at the top.
Okay.
What am I showing you?
So here's the cool thing about ideology. So when we talked about this, one of the most requested things that I get from a class perspective is about ideology, because as you guys know, I love to demo Ranger stuff. So I love doing inks and backgrounds and stamps and stencils and all that stuff. But when it comes to ideology, it's one of those things that it is a creative process that so many people want to see how it's done. So Heidi put in this kit full packages of everything. So this one is the holiday sticker book. This has 432 stickers just in this one book of little clippings and words and stuff that we're going to use. So the cool part about this class is you are going to have way more product than you will need for the projects we're going to create, which means it's an excellent jumpstart for the holiday making season. Oh my gosh, here we go.
Am I going too fast?
Layers. No, bring it on. Layers important. So the whole
all
thing
of these
about
things are full packs.
Layers, yeah, it's full packs of stuff. So layers important. There's 84 die cut pieces. These are really a much larger scale ephemera. So we're going to do just different collage things. I think one of the most important things about this holiday collage class, when Heidi and I were talking, was, teaching you different ways to use this product, different ideas, and kind of, some do's and don'ts when it comes to collage, but also some ideas of what you can do with so many different die cut pieces. So this class will focus mainly on cards and tags for the holiday season. We're going to do a little quick home decor piece. It's not going to be, the big vignettes and trees and boxes and all that. This is really going to be a card and tag focused thing, but there will also be inspiration on how to use this outside of what we're doing in class. So it's going to be so much fun. So this is ephemera. So ephemera, I think there's 140 pieces of ephemera. So the nice thing about ephemera, it's a much smaller scale. So you're going to see all these little things. When it spreads out, you just think, oh, there's not much in there. There's little labels and words and postcards and boxes. And these are all things that, if you're familiar with ideology, that are actually scans of real vintage product that Paul and I have found through the years. And we scan them in and make product with. That came from an old postcard. That is an old postcard. There's so many cool elements, desk calendars and ribbon boxes and die cut florals. It's just, yeah, it's so much goodness. So much goodness. Yeah, look at all that stuff. Whew.
How many pieces of ephemera did you say are in here?
140.
Dang.
And that, yeah. Well, you like to pack it. That's the thing. It's really going to give you creative options, and I think this class is also going to allow you kind of that freedom to make your own creative choices, which I love. Oh, baseboards and transparencies. This was a shocker, and Heidi's like, oh yeah, we need to put the whole pack in. I'm like, okay, bring it on. Baseboard, this is printed chipboard. So these are really thick board pieces, everything from little quotes and words to, you can see the wreath, Santa, light posts, there's frames, there's doors, there's windows, which of course, that wonderful window kit that you guys just launched, you could utilize some of those stamps behind this. But there's also transparencies in here. The transparencies are printed with either like a leaded window or a little snowy window scene with the acetate. And that's 39 pieces in that. So it's a lot of stuff. And
I don't think we've mentioned yet, Tim, the kit is $99.99. We're only just cracking the contents of it, but I don't know if people are probably wanting to know that, and I didn't say that right off the bat.
Yeah, unreal, really, because that was the other thing. Like, because Heidi knew she wanted to keep a specific price, but then every time I wanted to add to it, she's like, yeah, okay. I'm like, what about the price? She's like, don't worry about that. And I love that. That's the holiday spirit.
I mean, when you're working with Picasso, do you really limit him to what colors of paints he's going to use? I mean, come on.
Don't worry about it. I love that. I'm like, that's the holiday spirit. It doesn't matter. So this is layers and paper dolls. So, in Ideology, we love our paper dolls, little die cut people, but also this has just a different vibe than the Layers Emporium. So I think it was important. I couldn't decide. So of course, Heidi's like, let's do both. Like, yeah, let's do both. This one, Layers and Paper Dolls, 82 pieces in this. So like just all of the things, I mean, you can see there's portraits, there's a photo booth, there's all sorts of, again, die cut greenery and florals and postcards and frames. But collectively, just in the ideology that she's shown right now, between the 2 packs of layers, the ephemera, the sticker book, and the baseboards and transparencies, 777 pieces of just Christmas stuff to work with so far. Just so far, just what she's shown.
So far, we're at 777 pieces.
It's just wild. Like, that's what she's like, yep, full packs. I'm like, yeah, bring it on. Okay, so then we started talking about product. And I think one of the things that I love about collaborating on this kit with Heidi for the Create Together was really she wanted to give creative options, but also give you as much of the product for what you need. So for this distress crayons, you're going to get a green, a blue, and a red. It might be different than someone else, but it's going to be colors that will work with what we're going to do. And those are going to be for tinting. So you're going to learn about that. That wonderful little color, bring in that cutie little cube. Heidi selected this color and it made my heart so happy because it is my favorite holiday color. It is iced spruce. And you're going to see the magic of this color because this might be something you're like, what are we going to do with that? It's good. It's going to be good. Oh, and then the bag of losables. All right. So when you guys get your kit and you have that bag, you just leave it in that little bag, all right? Because it is a bag of losables. There's all sorts of stuff in there. There's the also important, okay, can I tell that little funny story, Heidi, about those little Q-tips in there?
Sure.
We said to Heidi, like, we need Q-tips. So she's like, I'm on it. And it's like the Had to Be Q-tip brand. She's like, I'm on it. So she went and got all those so it's like, you'll need 3 of them. There's little clips, there's drippy candles, there's a tiny blending tool with an extra foam, there's some string, there's everything that we're gonna need. Trust me.
Well, the other thing about the Q-tips, Mario was like, Costco has he knew who had the best price, who had the brand. Yep. So I was there on a Saturday texting you guys, I think I got him. I had a shopping cart full of Q-tips. Boxes of Q-tips from Costco. So thanks, Mario, for getting us the best price on those Q-tips. Because every kit gets 3. Fun. Okay, so those are my losables. I'm going to put those away very delicately.
That's it. Totally.
Should I show the full packs those losables come from now, Tim, or do you want to wait till later?
No, go for it. I mean, because I think that's a really good point, because one of the things to note is, obviously with what we packed in the kit, there was still a balance of what you're going to need versus what you might want for the making season. So I think that is a good thing to note, that we did put product in there that if you feel that you wanted to create more of these after the class, or even if you already know before the class that you want it, you can get all of these things at Simon Says Stamp. So you can get more tiny clips, you can get more mini clips, you can get more drippy candles, more string. So that's something that you could add as you're getting your kit, so it's already there. Or you can order after, up to you. Okay, again, This is what I love about working with Heidi. So we talked about adhesive, and I'm like, well, I can't really pick one glue because, as we know as makers, the right tool for the right job. So Collage Medium is a little mini bottle, which is so cute. A little bottle of glossy accents because we're going to do different things with those adhesives. So you'll get a tiny little bottle. Again, if you want bigger bottles, she sells those. Then in Heidi's hands are really skinny foam tape strips. And I know Callie used it in your last workshop, but we're going to use some of those. So we're only just going to give you a little sampling of it so we can use it for the project. But I believe you're going to want some packages of it for your holiday makes. And then, of course, foam squares, the thin ones. Now, believe it or not, I learned about the thin adhesive from Paula, because it's like sometimes when you're doing collage, most of the time I was like a foam tape user where it'd be really chunky on there. But a thin foam square is not as dimensional as regular foam tape, and it just adds a nice little bump for collage. So it's vital that we're going to do that. But you'll get a whole sheet of that, so you'll have that.
So can we talk about what are the exclusive products?
Yes. So, okay, I warned you. So here's the thing. As we were designing a holiday workshop, Heidi's like, I really want glitter. And I'm like, oh gosh, I'm not a glitter guy. I said, but how about if we do something snowy, like where we do like, rock candy or mica? And she's like, yeah, that is glitter. I like it. But like, I really, that's okay. But I really wanted a little sparkly. And so I went to Ranger and I'm like, hey, could we kind of take a blend of rock candy and mica flakes, but then add some really cool kind of sparkly glitter, but still translucent so it sparkles like snow? And they're like, sure. I'm like, but we need it in like 3 weeks. And so shout out to Ranger for creating this. This is a product that is going to be in your kit, but this product will not be launched to the marketplace until the end of August, late August. So, and it comes in a bigger jar than this. So you're going to get this cute little sampler jar. Go ahead, dump it out.
You're reading my mind, Tim. Is everybody okay if I dump it out on screen?
Get after it.
Those people watching, do you want to see it dumped or come on? I don't know.
It's cool stuff because it's got mica flakes, but then it also has clear glitter, different particle sizes, and then this really, I don't know if the camera's even going to pick it up. It is this sparkly, iridescent-y, luminous glitter. So you're going to get little snips of blue and pink and green in there. You're going to see how we use it in the class. If you're not a glitter fan, don't worry. It's still going to be a great medium for your holiday makes because it does add, see how it looks like snow? It's so crazy. So it is called Snowflakes, and it's going to be really a wonderful, doesn't it? It's so good, isn't it?
Oh, it's so good. And if those of you who know I love shaker cards and you can see these strips,
yes.
I hope you're doing the math, and I hope you're knowing that there might be a shaker project in this class.
Can you believe
well done,
Tim Holtz doing a shaker?
And thank you, Ranger, because I was part of the back and forth with Tim and Ranger perfecting the formula for getting the right amount of glitter with the right amount of mica, and this is something that isn't available anywhere else yet. So the fact that we can do it in the class, yes.
You'll get it a month before anyone else. So, and I think it's just cool because it does, like for holiday projects, adding a different texture and dimension to winter, it does just create a nice snowy effect. So Snowflakes was the perfect. Look at that.
Okay, I'm going to move that off the screen, Tim. Very carefully.
Good luck.
Sorry, Reed. We're in your office.
Yeah. The fan blows and then you have like snow flurries. All right. Cello tape. So cello tape, there again, a shout out to Heidi. You're getting a sheet of each of the 3 sizes of cello tape. There's 72 pieces of cello tape. Normally in a package you get 2 of each of the sheets, but it's still more than what you're going to need. But this is a great collage element. You don't even have to be grungy to love this dingy little tape because it is a great way to kind of bridge different collage things. You'll see in the class, like it's a lot of fun. It's all die cut, really thin, tinted tape. It's so good. So yeah, 72 pieces of that. And the 3 different sizes are important because you're going to learn in class that the scale of different objects and elements really allow you to create everything from small gift tags to large decor pieces, packaging, any of that. There you go. See, look at that. See? Because that's scans of real grungy tape.
I'm like peeling the tape out of my fingers.
I say that all the time to Mario. I'm like, I would get fired if I was working for someone else. I'm so all over the place. That's a creative brain. All right. Then you get a sheet of acetate. See?
Half sheet.
Need a little shakety shake. You need some thin acetate. We're going to use that up.
Shaker card enthusiasts.
That's good.
Let me grab the kit again. This is an interesting
know.
piece. Two
Yeah,
pieces.
so I'm not going to necessarily say what we're going to do with it, but this was something that we wanted to make more of a decor piece, but we wanted to do, we wanted to do something that's going to be different, something that like maybe you haven't seen before in one of the holiday lives. So I think this is going to be fun. I'm not going to say what we're going to do with it, but yes, we are going to use, so that's red seam binding ribbon. So it's really nice that Heidi already had it, because you know, you don't have to dye it or ink it. It's the perfect festive red. I love it. Won't say what you're doing.
Can you hear the mess I'm making?
I love it. Because we're going to keep things a little bit of a secret, because that's the other thing. It's like, you know, I like the element of surprise. And I think one thing that's super important about this was I don't really want to show the makes or what you're making. It's like, I want you to sign up for or get this kit, or I mean, because you can still show up to the class free, but I just want you to just be in the moment and not have any expectations of us or yourself. I just want you to enjoy the creative process. So that's going to be fun. Okay, so these tags, Heidi found these because white tags were too white for the world of ideology. Even the distress mixed media tags, those were a little too dingy cream. And so she kind of found this perfect in between. I know maybe on your screen they look white, but they are an off-white. And I love the tag reinforcer that is craft, but Heidi's showing in her hand the exclusive part of this kit. It may not look like much, but when you see what it does and what we do with it, it is amazing. It is a very cool die that's going to cut these slots, and your tag that is in your kit is already pre-die cut. So a shout out to Tara and her team, because right, that's the other thing I said, Heidi. It's like, I don't want anyone to have to die cut in class, and she's like, we'll do it. So it already comes pre-die cut for you, but you do get the die. And we'll talk more about what the die does in class. Crazy.
We've been very busy die cutting these this week. And I saw some questions, Tim, people asking when these are going to start shipping. The team is literally making them now, and so they're starting to ship next week.
Yeah, so you'll have them in time. Just like we talked about having stuff prepped, you're going to be getting card bases. You're going to get card bases in those 5 colors. It is a, I love, is that like Schoolhouse red? Is that what you call that red?
Yeah, we call that our Schoolhouse red.
I love that. A blue, a dark blue, and like a wintry blue, a white. And then the one on the bottom, that's actually a really dark hunter green. It is so nice because, you know, Heidi picked out all the colored cardstocks that coordinate with all of the layers and ephemera and everything that you're getting in the kit. But there again, it's like, already want card bases. So you're going to get card bases already pre-cut, pre-scored.
Pre-scored, pre-cut, love that. And of course, because I'm a card maker too, we got to put some envelopes.
Couple of envelopes, yep, just to kind of get you going.
White and Schoolhouse red. And then Tim, you talked a lot about these. I'm going to pull this off the desk. These are a special envelope.
Oh my gosh. For those that know, I love tags, mayor of Tagtown. So having envelopes for number 8 tags, perfection. Look at that. So you will be getting these envelope pockets, and they already have adhesive, so you just like peel and seal, but they're a perfect way that you can mail tags. If you like to just do tags as cards like I do, because to me a tag is a card, it's just not folded. I love that Simon Says offers these envelopes, and they have them in different colors and I mean all sorts of different quantities, so it's very cool.
Yeah, we sell them as full packs of different colors on the website too.
It's like, where have these been all my life?
Well, I think most people call them mini Slimline, and it was you who opened our eyes to, wait a second, don't those also work with a number 8 tag? Like,
yeah, I just looked at the measurements and it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
Okay, and last but not least, we have a frame. You know, if you took Callie, I'm gonna cover the, you know, there's all those like people we don't know on the front of those frames.
Yes, yes.
But there's also a little bonus frame in there.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little decor project with that. So, I mean, it's packed. So, okay, any guesses, Heidi, how many total elements are in this
I didn't
kit?
even show the sparkle cardstock yet.
Sparkle cardstock, yes. We're going to use that as well. But any idea? Because I know that you just kept saying yes to everything. So, all right. In this kit, now this is if you're,
I heard.
Well, 777, and that's just for like the ideology paper elements. But if you count like how many, and I mean, this is counting how many squares of foam tape and, you know, how many clips and all that. But there are over 1,000 pieces, unique pieces in this kit, over 1,000. That's crazy. Between all the adhesive, there's like 21 tags, cards, and envelopes alone, the 4 different types of adhesive. I mean, it is packed. So we peaked 1,000 pieces in this kit. It's hilarious.
Oh my
It's
word.
like,
No
that's
wonder it's
crazy.
jamming at the brim. Reed, do you want to go to the front camera? Tim, are you ready if we go front?
Totally.
Well done putting that kit together, Tim. It was fun to say yes, yes.
Someone asked if the candy was part of the kit, and it was like, yes, because
Did I
it's
show the
down
candy?
to the detail. It's just a piece of candy. It's actually, you eat the mint. It's not really an embellishment. It's not ideology, but that's all the way down. I think it is in the kit box, Heidi. It's like at the bottom in the center. I saw when you were packing it up. But Heidi likes to put a little sweet in there, and they got holiday candy for a holiday class.
Well,
down
you
to the
even found
details.
this perfect candy, Tim. You were the one that were talking to me and Tara. We were telling Tim about candy options we do for kits. He's like, I think I've got the one for this kit. And yes, cute.
It is. It's
Red
so
and
cute.
green.
I mean, it's red and green mint. So cute. Fun. Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, it's good fun.
So I do
Yes.
love, Tim, that we were able to put some exclusive products into this kit, including that slotted die. That will not be available on the Simon Says Stamp website. Probably, maybe not ever. I gotta fix my ear. The other thing is the snowflake glitter and mica mix. That's not going to be available anywhere else for a while. Did you have a date
And not
for
even
that?
in that size. Not even in that size. When we release it next month, it'll be a bigger jar. So.
And Tim's going to be teaching me in his studio along with all of you, and that'll be noon on July 11th, so that's coming up in about a month. And he will be teaching us, we'll be learning a lot of techniques with collage. He will be using the products in this kit. We also have sent this kit to some other artists, so we will be supporting Tim's class after class with even more inspiration. Nicole Spohr is going to be doing cards. Sherry Carroll is going to be doing some other cards and art projects. I know Tim's going to be doing cards, but not just cards. There'll be tags and a fun surprise project for you too.
Yeah, some bonus projects. I know Pollicini, she's going to make some ideology stuff, so she is going to use it in vignettes and all that. So not only is it going to be a class where we teach you the elements of collage and we actually make several things in the class, but also wanted to provide you with inspiration following that, kind of like that jump start to your Christmas and holiday making.
Christmas in July. Get started.
Right.
You'll have tons of things. You might even make it through the season with a lot of these things. Reed's going to have some questions for us, Tim. Is now okay if we open up to Q&A?
Fire away. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Reed, yes.
Yeah, so the first question is, if you are not able to attend the class live, can you watch it later?
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, it'll be live. We'll be chatting live. There'll be a chat bar just like there is here, and Reed and Brian and Mario will probably all be helping moderate with the questions that come in during class. But yeah, that class is going to stay live on the Simon Says Stamp YouTube channel and after class is over. I say in perpetuity, or does that sound like an accountant?
No, that's good.
Kind of like an accountant. But I mean, if you can't make it to live, no problem, because the people that are there, they're asking questions and they're going to get us. So that's really kind of the perk of attending it live, is that you get to ask the questions. But the nice thing is that you can go back and rewatch it at your own pace too, even if you just want to enjoy the moment and then go back and watch it to make. So yeah.
Oh, Tim, I can't wait. Okay, Reed, yes, some more questions.
How long will the live stream be?
Oh, Tim, I'll let you take this one.
Oh gosh. So I said to Heidi, I'm like, so most of these have been like a 2-hour-ish. Is that something you want me to stick to? She's like, well, if we can hit around that, that's good. So it will be at least 2 hours. How's that? At least 2 hours. It won't be 3.
Oh, okay.
Made 2:59, but still like at least 2 hours.
Hey, I'm happy for every second. Like this, seriously, to be at a point in the Simon Says Stamp career and history that we can do this, because this really is a highlight.
I lost sound.
Oh, Tim lost sound.
Sorry. Technical. I got nothing.
Okay.
Mario, I can't. I don't
I'll
know
keep
what
talking.
to do. Can I?
Let
Two
me.
more questions,
Sorry, hold on.
2 questions.
and then we'll wrap it up.
Should you just put me on camera while
I got
Tim
nothing.
Yeah, we can
figures it
definitely
out? Okay, I'll go on camera to answer some more questions while Tim is with his sound. Okay, yes, Reed.
All right, the last 2 questions are, will we ship the kit internationally?
we will ship the kit anywhere in the world for you. And I've got a few hints for you. One of the reasons why I wanted to make sure to show you all of the extra products, I mean, including we have extra tags available for purchase, is if you want to pay one shipping cost, just purchase the kit and any other things you might want to stock up on. If you want some re-inkers, if you want some extra tags, some extra envelopes, now is the opportunity for you to save on shipping. And speaking of saving, if any of you have done any of our previous 4 classes, we did the first one with Nina Marie Trapani, the second one with Sherry Carroll, the third one with Callie Person. The 4th one for Create Together is going to be next Friday with Gina from Gina K Designs. We always send the students a special email the week before class. And that special email includes any other items they might want to have on hand, like your favorite pair of scissors, maybe some extra white cardstock, maybe some ink cleaner, things like that. Well, the special thing that we've been doing, and you guys have been loving this, so thank you, Stephanie, for continuing to make it happen, is if you purchase this kit, we will be sending you a special product coupon the week before class so that you can stock up on any extras, just really as an added perk for you for purchasing the kit and being part of our special. We've never done this before. This Create Together virtually in 2025 has been brand new to us. So we want to spoil you. We want to delight you. So make sure when you purchase this kit, you continue to read your emails from us because we will be having fun surprises for you in the emails we send you for class. And Tim did say there is going to be a little bit of homework per se, but it's more of like opening the products and things. So do you guys want to try to get Tim, see if Tim, are you here? Can you hear me?
I think you can hear me. There might be a little echo now because my AirPods just kind of went away, but you know,
it's okay.
Too much talking.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm super excited. I think, you know, what we have planned is just going to just wow you, but it's also, I think, really going to kick off the holiday season in such a great way. And Christmas in July, you know, that's one of the things that, you know, Heidi's always wanted to do. So we're going to do it.
Thank you. Thank you. I think now we'll bid adieu. Thank you, Mario. Thank you, Tim, Brian, Reed, everybody for being here on a Saturday.
Tara, everyone.
Tara, yes, I can't forget Tara. She's working hard all facets. And all of you who are participating in these Create Together classes. Hey, Mario. All of you, thank you. Because of your overwhelming enthusiasm for our classes and for Tim Holtz and for Simon Says Stamp and for the whole hobby of crafting, we're able to do these and to keep doing them. And boy, do we love doing them with you and for you. So thank you to everybody. Thank you, Tim, for all the love and putting in the time and attention. I can't wait to take this class with you.
Thank
All
you.
good?
And really, like, get your kit while you can, because when they're gone, they're gone. So get your kits.
That's a good note. Yes, there's a limited supply. They are limited edition. So thank you, everybody, for joining us. I can't wait to see you in class July 11th. Stay tuned. Take care. Bye-bye. Toodaloo.
Bye, everyone.
See you guys.
See ya.